mid-round and take their time. 11 though, with a chance to maybe clear close left, doesn't. Oh, Ruxic at the same time gets the entry.
Yeah, so much damage offloaded in that exchange. I mean, BBL, they can't have the green light and hit C simply based on the fact that the util ran out, and now with Angel reinforcing the L and 2 making an approach from spawn.
Chance, you've got to be looking towards that B. Heaven player, and it's Prophet that gets the first kill.
Oh, yeah, but they're off site now, Cairo, so this is a problem and the smokes are up.
Yeah, I mean, just going to defuse here. You need a player to get off the defuse, but JAMPPI comes in the right time. Still the defuse coming through, and NAVI gets the pistol.
Sociable's going to walk away and wipe the slate clean. Ever since the Liquid game, he's always gone positive in first engagements, but they do still take a heavy toll. Oh, that's another one of them. Koala Noob with the punish here in the Turkish Challenger League.
Get through this A rubble fight once again as the util comes through, but Ruxic taking that peek.
Sociable has to open up the door for a second time, but Angel still not quite going for this timing. Now the sight hit comes through and he drops.
Oh, this is going to be massive, Hazard. Spike low still to make its way onto site, and look at the time.
10 seconds or so. That's factoring in the spike plant, and still BBL not quite getting to work. JAMPPI finally drops it to the deck, but so does the rest of his squad. Koala Noob makes it 3 on the round. Prophet in this 1 versus 2 still has you on the edge of your seat. It's a spray that could line up for him. He's got the first, but Shao saves the day. NAVI through the anti-eco, but not without a scratch or 2.
Yeah.
Util is there, but Levin just trying to bypass this, actually grouping up with JAMPPI instead, wrapping around the side. That's where the Stinger gets involved. And sure, Levin will drop without his kill, but the rest of the team have followed it up. BB for a 2nd round in a row.
Yeah, but this Rolling Thunder doesn't actually catch Ruxic, but the rifle it does. Hero at the back of site opts to back out and play the numbers, although how many numbers are really going to be left here? It's a 3 versus 5, and Levin's on the hunt!
Yeah, insatiate C quickly. JAMPPI's steps being heard, but Angel giving nothing away. So that's how it ends, 2-2.
Something else to note from this round.
It is Koala Noob back on a roll, which he gave up for Hero previously, but already showing what he can do! Quick double kill! BBL reset, trying to fight back through, and that's where they're going to have to jump on Koala.
Have to look towards Ruxic, a man who's had an uptick in performance, and well, it's Shao and Angel are the ones instead to get the kills. Ruxic now to add on top, but it's JAMPPI. Imagine find himself a little pocket on the side, but Ruxic will get BBL a lot more default, looking to explore the map, look for clues.
And you have to against this comp at times, and that is where you will find the
longer this takes, so the better NAVI are going to be in position. Instead, it's the ultimate used by the tail. Koala Noob in towards backside, trades it out even.
Yeah, this is all space denial, but Angel still has the ult, now investing it. What? Looking to connect to anything, no. NAVI 2 kills back. And with BBL being a player down here, Sociable's just turned this to a full-on lurk. He spots Shao, but he gets Angel instead. That's 2 players for the price of 1, and so back to C11 goes.
Time is getting low. This spike plant is massive. It needed to be done, but Koala Noob is clutch, and he'll win the round for NAVI.
Side of C, Magnum would have heard the drone for the reclear. They're gonna still head straight into this.
Yeah, the op is ready. Seen the barrel, and there goes Sociable. So quick.
The site as far as they're concerned. But how does this post plant look? They've got to play aggressive again.
Hello, they gets one back in his favour, but JAMPPI, he's lucky to escape with his life. Spike, though, has been confirmed. 3 players towards the B heaven.
BBL are a little isolated in how they're choosing to play this. Prophet space in Hobbit is huge, though, and he will continue to find value with his smoke to support. Oh, free haircut.
Yeah, JAMPPI's lucky, Magnum isn't. That was pure skill. There goes Hero. NAVI taking their time, coming back in, waiting for utility to come up, and with that, BBL are in position to win, and they'll convert. NAVI throw in the white till.
It's just not long enough left on the board for NAVI to make this workable, and Shao peeking into a pack of players. You were thinking, can he get another? It's Angel, the first in the firing line, and Levin looking on, waiting to try and find the kill. The dash out is exquisite.
This is a foot race, and it's who can get there first. It seems to be NAVI.
JAMPPI knows it's a 1v1, but he's going to back himself. And so Hero goes down and the Seaside collapsed. Another duelist player in a head-to-head with the op. So far this event, up until, you know, the last couple of weeks, as Kygo, we know he was giving out bundles for every few first deaths given away. And it looks like it would have been one for Hero, but it's Levin that adds to that terrifying tally. JAMPPI bouncing back with a couple. Walked in already and tried to spot out the first set. Angel's got so far ahead of this, but JAMPPI keeps half an eye on the situation, knowing that in that head-to-head he's so often lost. This one isn't going to go away from him. Navi's still running it into the site, but this feels like a formality. Magnum running it down, still time playing against them. And there you have it. There are ult rounds to build from here. The strat book yet to be shown. This new change on Lotus, it's Koala right up the guts of B. Nothing given from that. JAMPPI again with another big kill. 11 won't lose this time. So player advantage BBL, it's the A space they find themselves in with this time. And having spotted that sonic sensor down, they know the space is open. What? That's crazy from Ruxic.
He's aggressive every single time. Rolling Thunder used to stall out the retake, but it's only one player caught, and it's found! JAMPPI can't quite get the transfer of the crosshair. At the same time, though, look at the post plan. Both players out a tree.
Has to drop back because they knew the ult was coming in.
Oh, and they go. Still, though, Navi, they've stalled out Profik. Onto the spike they go. Profik needs to win that first duel, but can't quite do it. And Shao with 3 on the round. Massive, but Navi equal out the score.
It's a really strong position. Huge value out of being proactive on B as well. Shao soon to be caught. It's actually Angel that drops.
This is a must-win for Navi when you look at the money.
Waiting to peek back out the smoke. The Paranoia prepared. It catches onto a couple players. Ruxic! That's huge utility usage. The rest of NAVI profit from it. But still, health pool is low. Sociable's picked up a Phantom. That's the first player. The healthy one dropped. Ruxic is gone and there's only one more.
Doesn't want to reload either. Give away another audible.
Exactly. So we'll play the slow game. Hero now finally arriving on site. First of the salvos coming out as a precautionary measure by Sociable. Can Hero hold his nerve? He's not going to be given half a chance. That's the ult. Straight back in. But still there's time to pull this off. He has to get onto the spike right now and find half. But Sociable next round with a bit more venom. BBL back to A again.
Bodies here, but Navi are the first to fall. Koala at least have to get the trade, but he's not long for this world. BBL winning out this A fight, and they continue on as they try to hunt down Shao, but he's able to escape.
BBL have access to the A site again though. Cairo, Hero the only player with a Vandal in hand. He's the closest spy. If he drops, and all of the rest fall like a house of cards, and there you have it. Opposite number trying to get out of tree now. Again, just not enough time to even consider the possibility of this round being won by Navi. That's it, BBL. Can they keep it clean? Because I have to say at times, they've left a couple of these rounds hanging. Navi are not the sort of team that you can give that space, and so Sociable's already put his foot down.
Up in case the drone was to come through.
Once abreast.
Yeah, no, this is a great fight. Koala Noob taking down Profek. Didn't have too much early info there either, but BBL interrupting things. Still, Shao, unperturbed. He gets his one.
All 3 towards backside, utility to work with, and it does look good. The blast pack was even better, and Koala still comes out better than Levin. JAMPPI can't quite get it done, and it was. Utility. I mean, JAMPPI and Sociable have full belts, but they're walking right under their noses, and Sociable found.
Oh, wait!
The classic's working, and that's one of the rifles that Navi had.
Still not bad, though. I mean, yeah, you've got an upgrade, and actually, this panic play into B sends them straight to 11.
This could be massive for BBL. Instead, JAMPPI deals with players that were left towards the A side. Angel only on a pistol, and Ruxic with that Vandal. There's nothing that can really rescue. In fact, sorry, there's one towards Mound. Timing.
Door opens up.
No way. Magnum's going to peek out and Ruxic's going to find it. Still Levin to come into the fray, and well, that rifle that BBL had is gone. It still looks towards NAVI, although the Sheriffs might be able to kill. Instead, it's Levin's rifle that he got. And we go all even once again. Anti-eco denied.
Such a big round win for BBL.
That outlaw in. I mean, they've even got a hero rifle from Hero, and it's gone straight like that.
That cape is stripped right from his bag. Levin,
wow.
It's just something out of top drawer from Levin. His time is on rails. 3 quick kills. There wasn't all too much behind this from NAVI, but it's the context in which it's just stripped away. A social for every round that he's had where he's gone down early and maybe been traded or even worse, not had impact. You get a couple like this from time to time, where Levin is just tying them all up together.
And B main, but you've still got that Cypher trap that will notify anybody trying to break through. Angel tries to come through the door. Sociable wins that 1v1. When it comes to gunfights, it's all BBL at the minute. Koala's first up. We've seen it giving away his positions though. Blast pack out, Koala wins that. C site is now open.
And that's the duel which NAVI desperately needed. Shao just fluffing his lines a little bit on the plant, but it allows the showstopper to come back through. Damage, no kill. Prophet lives on 3. BBL have as many players, but the first of them falls. Finally kicked over the threshold, Shao finding 1, but he needs all the rest. Ult available, the salvos and the stun. But in this committed corner, it's so much you ask of him. He's already got the first, but
percentage win rate has been dreadful. Not that you'd have much of a chance, but I mean, here already it looks bad. It's sociable, it's teed up brilliantly. I think for me, like coming into this, oh wait a minute, look towards C-Mound, this operator.
Levin is looking, but he's just gonna dash out of there. NAVI not given a thing, and as soon as contact is hit, you know it's 2 players. Smoke goes up, Sociable's there by the door, and he's gonna guard it with his eyes. He does fire off 1 shot.
This is massive.
This is crazy. I mean, he's literally sat on top of the trip, and so Hero drops outside of B. Levin not given the C space to hold on to yet, but he's gonna go straight back in.
I mean, the Nuno theft has lit everyone up, but Levin's just sending it in, and the timing's insane!
I didn't mean it literally, but the shorty's out, and he very nearly found himself a second, converging from both ends. Prophet and Magnum doing their best. BBL still in a strong position, but backing on up. It ain't bulletproof. Prophet dropping, and now a 2-on-2. Koala Noob trying to move it forwards, but it's Shao instead. Angel does have the ult to draw back on, and look, when they get into post, it can be scary. You have so much safety net here, and with Koala Noob already finding the first, JAMPPI going down, that's a lot of your retake util gone.
Someone found his timing, and the sonic sensor did go off. Oh, and well, it looks like NAVI are going to have a well-clear advantage here as the annihilation goes off. BBL, they've left Sociable to try and get something. But Levin, he wants to keep this up in pocket.
It was a quick 2-for-1 because as soon as that first player goes down, the second reeled in for free. No one to untether them as ANGE just signposting BBL authority on C. There are loads of players towards the other side. It's into Magnum they go. Quick double, and that defensive line drops back. The perimeter placed. Prophet runs out of bullets.
But it's to get this spike down, and BBL play patient. Would rather play with the numbers. And Levin up against Hero. It goes BBL's way, and they'll find 12.
For what feels like the first time, when BBL get in that position, they lose a couple rounds, timeout comes in, and it's a full reset. In terms of how sand is where it goes down. Can the Canadian come out on top? Yes, he can.
Brilliant entry, and he's away so quick on the operator. Look at the players playing within the smoke, looking to destroy the drone and play it in front. A little bit aggressive, BBL.
Still a trap up here for Magnum, but he's playing to the side of it. When this cage goes in, I don't know they expect this position at all. Oh, Magnum could be in for huge value, and he is. Diamond Hands holds on for a little longer. Finally put down into the mud and the mesh where it lands. JAMPPI hitting a stun. He can't quite capitalize on it though. Hero stepping to salvos, but stepping out of dodge with an extra kill to his name. And that's the round for NAVI. NAVI not yet given the shakedown. It's 4 players in lobby now that Levin faces up against, and Angel wins it this time, but Magnum finds his and drops back. BBL have tools, but as this round has dragged on, look what NAVI have used up.
Yeah, this is going to get far too
He's denied
close,
the ball.
and it's going to be a win.
He's
There's nobody else to fill it in. It's BBL to win, map number 1.
All of that from an off.
Has Hero heard about the players taking that orb? Should know that the players are up close. Angel and Hero combine, lovely. And at the same time, that A side, that's where the spike is going to go down. Easy enough, nice and open. I think BBL have a massive task on their hands.
Absolutely, and it's only going to widen that gap if Angel was able to find that next kill towards spawn side, as BBL are looking to converge, as they had done from both mains. Prophet does get one.
It's menial stuff, but BBL have no time whatsoever. It's all about getting some extra orbs here. At the same time, they're going to get none in.
For cam contact, he's going to dive in off that. He's satcheled away from the ledge. Classic in hand, Hero wins the pistol duel, and so that should be the NAVI second. They're going to get this into post comfortably. Again, we talk about keeping it clean.
And BBL, at the same time, on the re-entry, have decided to put 1 towards every lane, the exception being that CT entry, to see what the response is from NAVI.
Halfway gone, as the spike is going to chime all the way down. In terms of NAVI, I mean, yeah, they're not too built up either, except for Angel and Hero, and both of them are going to get an ult point. That's on their own death. Levin not giving anything away. The fact this ends 3v3 is Magnum will be caught in the tower, but still NAVI are yet to make their move.
Players now moving in towards tower, but that spike is down. Koala caught as well, and Magnum, who's been so good in this series so far, has done so well. They're still trying to clear him out, and he's burning the NAVI utility.
And it's just staggered in the approach. Magnum breaking the ankles of Hero as the next player up from the rope gets cut loose. Shao walks away with a couple, but it's all...
Oh, Levin though.
It's the risk that you take, and as you say, Levin is here already on the angle. Still had the dash to go through, but the pack of NAVI players as well, all onto Sociable on the site, but his timing is exquisite. Sociable's managed to take the head clean off of Koala. And like you say, there is plenty of stall behind this. Prophet queued up in the site, supporting Magnum there as well, and arriving with impeccable timing. Straight into the B site here. As Magnum again is just trying to disrespect the offensive line and get up in their face. It's a quick triple from Magnum, and they'll make it a quick scene, and Levin's op is right back out. A shot missed.
I mean, stuck around for too long. Sociable's committed to a spraying. That's not what you want. Magnum again from tower. He started brilliantly, and he's got all the information that his team needs.
Hero still on this lurk, trying to group up with the rest of his team now. Many times we've seen NAVI attempt to execute out of dish without the necessary support to make it a success. Auto strike coming in. Hero just steps to the side of it, and with Prophet gone, he needs to take the main space, and the hat off his head will help.
Yeah, it will, because Prophet is close, but they've not looked. 11 nearly got a timing.
In behind with this off, and now has the info. It's back to the Phantom he goes.
The rest of BBL are close by. Gets another, although Hero there for a quick trade. JAMPPI not. And now we enter a 1 versus 3, and it's Magnum, the raid boss.
Needs this first kill onto Ruxic. If there's any chance that he gets into the site and wins this, that was the player that you had to beat, but holding the... Not back out, already revealed. Staying on the line as the Prowler's broken for him the first and second time, but he still wants to go for it. Angel once more finds his way into the feed early doors. And staying active, they look to push up behind the smoke, but there is a Sociable, a snake in the grass, playing main, but cleared diligently by Hero. Again, he opens up A, round on round, NAVI set in motion by their young superstar in the making. It's always good for at least 2 kills. That's been the story since Lotus. Laying top side, oh, what a clear! Koala Juke just knew. JAMPPI gets one back. 4-on-4, forced out, just riding the wave. Prophet responding. BBL focusing on holding the sand space and with the ult in play, and Levin still keeping his position in dish. Angel goes down as collateral on the way out.
And both players are stuck out towards main, and you look at the post-plant utility, and it's terrible.
Levin now expecting that reposition. The steps would have been heard, or the zipline, sorry, from his teammates. That's the call. And so Levin has the dagger. Shao can do nothing but fall in A main. And so Ola quick to close down on the A space, but no player main. The setup for the site hold. Prophet, big duel, but goes down to Hero.
I'm stuck once again to
How?
And every single...
Saving it all for post instead. NAVI want the long game.
That's the big thing, is whether they'll have the chance to do it as Levin finds a player in drop and gets stunned out. Manages to try and escape towards box, but every single player is falling to Shout, and Sociable needs to try and ferry out the operator, but will not be given in terms of the space. Setting up his team. It's B site. Needs to be careful.
Hello. Levin out of left field. Sheriff gets value. Profek another. No upgrades. Levin looks against it, but with bodies dropped in Arcade, there are upgrades to be had. NAVI are going to start searching through Hero, but he has to be careful here.
Sociable's switched up, though. He's the one coming from main.
And in saying that, Hero's actually just completely looked towards Canteen. The players on site are caught. There is a crossfire to help support, but he's a little too far out of play. Finally, Hero arrives again and has the info, but NAVI are down a man.
Rooksik's playing within the smoke as well. The players on site, BBL are closing in. Very close. Rooksik caught the molly, and BBL come back into this.
I said it was a one-round game, but I didn't mean on the eco. Again, BBL find a way to do it.
Again, though, this is not slow at all. This is going to be quick towards Arcade, and Sociable is good for one, but that's it.
And Levin's still stationary, as BBL don't know if this is a full commitment towards B or not, but you can already see that proactivity coming in towards the main side instead in the form of Magnum, and Prophet to partner up with him. 2v1 on Hero.
Oh, you thought for a second he was going to be getting the second. At the same time, you speak of proactivity. Koala Noob is going and searching of that trade onto Prophet, and Levin all the way on that bridge side, and Prophet loses out on that duel. Spike was under, and now you look to Levin.
Still closing in with the op in hand and has the cross.
Wins the first duel excellently. Now, who can challenge him?
Concerns of his own. Stun left side. Peek to come in from his right. Rooksik there, but Shao supports you. Levin swinging in midair.
And Rooksik's molly, this is going to deny JAMPPI getting on site.
JAMPPI's just disrespected it and walked right through. First couple bullets going the way of Rooksik. But trading places JAMPPI on site, half stick.
This is going to get close.
Goes down to the wire, but JAMPPI holding his nerve. Rooksik calls his bluff. We're looking for that opening. Levin's going to do it again here. The Prowler's not found him. What? How on earth does he step to the side? Koala keeping watch. Paint shells to come back in and support Rooksik. He's solo main right now, and in that endeavor, screwed. Two players from BBL taking away important real estate. Shao nowhere safe to stand on site. And as much as Hero will try to find one kill, the round will evade them entirely. It's a tied score at the half as BBL offensive in NAVI spawn.
Yeah, remember, Spike Plant is extremely open, and Magnum, well, he is going to get caught. So is Prophet. This is a topsy-turvy round, and again it goes NAVI's way. Or will it go BBL's? Is the right in position to do it? But instead, Rooksik gets a double at the end, and that is 4 for 4 for NAVI. Tower's going to be an issue, especially with Hero sitting here.
Oh, and he's out in the shop window, but I tell you what, shots are worth every penny. Hero, second kill picked up already, and with the Outlaw out of play, Levin loosening his grip on the gun, and BBL the round. JAMPPI with just 1 point of health. It's one of those situations where you're saying, okay, I've got 40 seconds left on the clock. If I can, oh, no, I'm dead. Maybe try and plan for the next.
Yeah.
And they've already conditioned this space heavily. Look at Roxic, expecting that isolated player on the other side. But Magnum is quite the surprise for him. BBL player advantage. It's like they want to just run this one straight into sight.
Will they be allowed to? Because NAVI's right here and willing to brawl. Although the smokes, they're respecting it. And that's a nice combination of utility.
I mean, so much dropped onto the head of JAMPPI. Stinger serve. Hero trying to get his revenge in main. 3-on-3 the situation as it stands, but that's when BBL start to fire back. Cannon-like is Levin. Rallying off. BBL won't care so long as they can book their spot in the qualification game. Oh, Profek has started off the gun round. It's B again, but it looks to be BBL's.
Yeah, a nice bait and switch on the entry, but again, NAVI, I was going to say, are respecting the smokes, but they're trying to spam through it.
And with Angel gone here and no C's, it's way more difficult to combo that util. Koala will be lucky to find a nade kill this time, I tell you what. He's done a decent bit of damage onto Sociable.
He has, but he's also received a decent bit. You look at him, 14 points of health.
Onto Levin, can't handle it, can't muster up the strength to suffice the NAVI push as it comes back through. Sociable already with a chunk taken out of him. Salvo's now online, but Profek's found 3. JAMPPI watching over from the tower. The captain's help support, but it's on to Sociable, undetected. And only 1 player left in front. No time for the util. You gotta take this head off. Silent start. Main.
Need to be careful of drop here because Hero's trying to play close by and aggressive as well.
Lovely combo. Magnum scorched by Roxic's ult. And as BBL is slowly creeping into this, I mean, look, we've got a Bucky on Koala, we've got a gun on Hero, that's gone.
Yeah, that is.
Showstopper available, this is scary.
It is scary, but for realistically how long? Because BBL have dealt with everything. A bulldozer from thrifty rounds.
Just making sure you have a plan coming into every round, and already NAVI, in the back of their minds, will be deliberating how the next one opens up, because this is a question mark or two, but NAVI starting to gravitate towards B now. It's the op under fire! Koala with a ridiculous shot.
To get value here.
He might just have heard the steps. He might have heard the steps, Magnum, but still, as he looks to turn the corner, Hero takes the timing, 10 seconds or less. Koala Noob still going.
Down B.
Op in his hands. The safest pair of hands in the server.
Again though, still those ultimates are available and they're good post-plant ultimates.
JAMPPI, edge of the smoke, first kill picked up, blades wide, Levin landing his shots, NAVI falling a player at a time, Roxic finally to restore any order, but it goes down early. And so BBL are staring at the strong possibility of double digits. Koala making his way out, and again, the op is good for the duel. B the time, the ult comes in. Hero can give himself a little more sustain with the cage, drops down to the next layer of defense, and the first couple fights, well, he wins only 1. BBL clean the slate. The op's still up for Koala, but it's a retake that you're looking at now. This is a tough pill to swallow, and not the first time NAVI have been put in this situation. No save as Levin is...
So much information as BBL have completely forfeited this side of the map.
The attention of the players towards the bottom side of the map, so can the site itself hold on B?
There's a time in here, and Roxic's the one who comes out on top. And again, NAVI taking advantage into the post plan. Oh, momentarily.
BBL should be expecting the second player here as well to try and clear it as 2, but Sociable doesn't need the support. Angel's only got a Sheriff. It's a nice couple of shots from him. And with the ult online 2v1, it's JAMPPI that's got to stand the test now.
He's managed to dodge the Nightfall and has utility to work with.
Stun and a flash. Could it be enough? Roxic no molly. Haunt not yet landing. JAMPPI still hiding around the corner, that's half. JAMPPI still biding his time, looking to win it out, the 1v1! So much utility for the defense to try and stop this. Kill trap on site. Hero supported by the smoke, Rooksick the first. It is a fantastic reveal. The Horn lighting up everyone on BBL, and NAVI starting to pick up the kills for themselves. Hero's still alive on site. Shao going down in the smoke as it opens up. Sociable can't find any more than just that. Profek will be keeping his ult for the next round, you think. That's NAVI. Oh, I tell you what, no, he's not going to invest it here. Shot costly. Little setup here, looking for the punish. It's the aftershock and the salvos. Oh, it is very well set up. Sociable finding Shao.
And that's big retake utility offline as well.
Sort of Gentlemates do the same before as well, so credit to them. They might have been knocked out of the competition by BBL, but
still got to be looking at Magnum looking towards this B side, but as the execute comes in, BBL still keep themselves in front. It's the Starboy 11 who does it once again.
Look at Magnum though. That's the trap broken and the B site hold shattering. Scattered. NAVI elsewhere. They'll be rotating through spawn. The question is, does Magnum want to fight them ahead of schedule? And it seems like that's going to be the answer.
Lane in front. Lose the generator. Even clear this if you're NAVI, using the ultimate to deny the spike. Rooksick will get it, but won't deny the spike plan. Magnum had that one of his own. He'll get his second as well as Koala goes down. A 1 versus 2 for the Turkish player to deny against the Turkish organisation. And both players are disconnected. This is somewhat winnable, but BBL make history